Capricorn. How are you? In case you missed it, I'm offering this as a new feature just to give you a little bit of a June 2021 forecast. So these readings are date and time specific for the month of June, and they are good for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury signs. So what I'm going to do is just focus on you. I'm taking it sign by sign, so I'll start with Taurus, then Virgo, then Capricorn. So you'll see me switch out decks, and I do timestamp it. But this little intro is just my way to say, hey, if you like the format and you want to see it each month, let me know in the comments. If you have any positive feedback or corrective ideas, constructive criticism, they used to call it in 3rd grade, I welcome that as well. So I hope you're all enjoying what's left of the Memorial Day weekend. If you are here in the States, it's been a long weekend for many, as we reflect and and remember and honor those who have fallen for our freedoms. So I did want to say that to any of those who may be in mourning. I'm sending my love and positive energy. For everybody else, this is a great day. We are in swing with Mercury retrograde. It's kind of turned around. I'm a little more comfortable with it. I don't know about you, but we're going to be in that energy probably till the middle to the 3rd week of June, most of June. Okay, so I'm pulling for you Taurus, I'm starting with Taurus, from Oracle of the 7 Energies. This is one card just for you. I want to see what energy center is coming through for Taurus for the month of June 2021. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury, please. Really like this deck. Ooh. Let's see what's coming through for Taurus. Oh my gosh, gorgeous card. Exposed and Revealed, card 21. So card 21 is the solar plexus, or as this deck calls it, the fire energy center, right? So our constitution, our strength, where we kind of get our courage from. And this is what it says for you, Taurus, for the month of June. Look at that photograph. My gosh. I shouldn't call it a photograph. It's an actual graphic. It's beautiful. When you experience shame and don't just feel you've done something wrong, you feel like you are wrong, fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here is the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that it is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that matched all your inner pain points. If someone is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable they must be to expend their energy on such toxicity. They are drinking poison, hoping you will get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for both them and yourself, set a healthy boundary, and refuse to fan the flames. Look upon shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something you have power over and surrender to a higher power. There is a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you can't do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. So if you are feeling exposed and revealed in some way, Taurus, possibly in your connection, but it could be in any aspect of life, yeah, turn it around. Try to see the way the other has been triggered, and then hold compassion for them. It's not always easy to do, I might add, but it's worth a try. Oh my gosh, I hope those cards don't go tumbling down. I have like so much going on over. I need a deck reorganization. if you saw what was going on over here, you'd be like, what is that? Oh, that's another deck. You'd be like, what is she doing? Okay. Okay. So here we go for Taurus. We're just looking at you, Taurus. We're looking at you, kid. So for June, like I was saying before I got distracted, June may be a month where you kind of can run, but you can't hide from something that makes you feel a little bit too exposed. So it feels like you're being instructed to go with that vulnerability. Try to see the trigger in the other as a way to heal, and then let it go. That's the theme for June. Bish, let it go. I've been saying it for the past 3 days. Okay, so what's coming through for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury for the month of June. It is date and time specific, but as a reading for the collective, it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Nothing speaks to you. You've got your Sun, your Rising, your Venus, your Mercury. You can check out too. Okay. Wow. My goodness. Oh, there's a little Taurian energy. Oh my. So what I see right off the bat for you here, Taurus, is for June, this is kind of, I'm feeling like it's about standing in your power. The Queen of Wands has a little bit of extra added mystical, magical energy with that little black cat at her feet. I love that she's here as the energy you will embody for June. I do think it's you. And I feel like part of the challenge is some message of love or apology, some kind of sensitivity or compassion is needed in, and it's like it's escaping you, it's eluding you. For some of you, it could be a Queen of Wands that's eluding you, so I do want to say that. Underneath, so what's below is kind of outside of our consciousness. There's a need to speak truth to power. You may be feeling a sense of urgency, but because of the retrograde of Mercury, you may not give voice to what needs to be said. So that's what's underneath. From the recent past, Queen of Pentacles. Why am I getting like all this? All of a sudden, this camera's been really freaking with me. You know what I wanted to say. Queen of Pentacles in the past. This is about your stability, your groundedness, feeling supported and anchored. Maybe there was some self-care involved, but it feels to me like you have come from a place of stability, and now there's something that needs to be cleared up. The Knight of Swords being kind of repressed a little bit with the Page of Cups is as the challenge. What's your goal? The forgiveness. This is crossroads energy. So either being forgiven or offering the forgiveness, second chances. This is also that energy of answering the call of the past life soulmate. So I will mention that for some of you that will speak powerfully. Scorpio energy coming in there. And the future is that co-creative energy where you take your connection and you build upon it. You make it stronger. So, but that's like a team effort. So I see something coming full circle almost. But you're going to set it in motion in June. Okay? So let's look at the Queen of Wands first. Queen of Wands. Lovers. Wow. King of Pentacles. So this and some resistance or maybe defensiveness coming in through from a King of Pentacles. So now that I see the King and the Queen, I'm guessing that this is someone in 3D. You are aware of who it is. You are looking for, this is a committed connection, or at least that's the choice you are making. The Lover's card, to me, it can be a card of union and reunion. It can also just be a card of choosing the energy that you're seeking. And in that Queen of Wands, she is not one to kind of give up, right? If the Queen of Wands has, I'm saying her because it's a queen, has her mind set on the lovers and the union and reunion, she's not going to stop until she gets it. So I see that, and it's about this choice with this King of Pentacles, who underneath may be resistant or defensive on some level. Yes, we've got the Page of Cups is crossing this energy. Page of Cups would be messages of care, compassion, love, possibly apology if that's necessary, which it might be because of the Judgment card here. Page of Cups crossing the Queen of Wands, representing a challenge. Yes, a message of love or apology to or from the divine counterpart, past life soulmate, Six of Cups. One more on that, please. Yeah. I feel like you may lose sleep over it a little bit. The Nine of Swords presenting some measure here. So you'll keep hope alive. The Star is like, this would be your dream come true, a wish granted if this message of love, care, compassion, adoration, I love you, I adore you, I care about you, right? It's a message. The pages are messengers coming in from the past life soulmate, which is kind of coming through as a King of Pentacles. Could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But it's somebody here in 3D that, you know, you're feeling very committed to, and you would like to work on it and take the connection to the next level, which I do see. But I feel in June there may be difficulty with communication. So just keep hope alive underneath. Yes, right? Because Knight of Swords wants to clear the air, wants to speak truth to power. Sometimes there could have been cross words. Sometimes the Knight of Swords is anger energy and things slip off the tongue. So if that's the situation, that may be requiring a message of love or apology. See where I'm going? I feel like in June you're going to feel like you can't speak. I just get that feeling. I just get that feeling. I just had a moment. Yes, all right. Two of Wands, and what's underneath that? Wheel of Fortune. So on some level here, Taurus, I get the impression that you won't be able to speak, right? That's the Queen of, that's the High Priestess. She doesn't talk. She doesn't speak. She doesn't need to really, because she operates on intuition. But I was just saying, I almost, I did this, and then I almost said, like, zipper. I see the zipper shut, and there it is. So difficulty communicating for some reason, or just an inner knowing that the timing isn't right, because here's your timing card. So that Two of Wands, that choosing of the path, the world of possibilities in the palm of your hand here. Underneath, Taurus, you're going to know that timing is everything or nothing at all. And you're not going to want to mess up the works by speaking too soon or saying anything out of turn that might cause any more resistance than you're already facing. Interesting. Very interesting. Queen of Pentacles in the past. Excuse me. Yeah. Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. Oof. Underneath, really focused on happiness, bubbling up under the surface, and going along to get along. I think there might have been some boundary issues. This is something you didn't want to let go of. Maybe in this connection, your committed energy, the Nine of Cups, can just be that sort of complacent energy. I don't want to I don't want to rock the boat here. I'm just going to take what I've got and consider it a win. And there is some contentment in the Nine of Cups. It's emotional contentment for sure. Sometimes wish fulfillment. He comes through like a genie sometimes. But in all honesty, I feel like there was something here that you didn't want to let go of, or felt the need to protect and sort of, pulled back, not revealing your full hand. And because there might have been a threat to your happiness here. The Sun card underneath tells me there was some concern about your happiness. So going, into your hopes here, your your outlook, your goals, your aspirations is this Judgment card, second chances, forgiveness, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Got it. So I am seeing the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Pentacles underneath, right? What would make you happy is this life partnership, the abundance, the ability to build a life together with your divine counterpart. So you're going to have to stay in some pretty emotional energy. You're going to have to maintain your compassion in this situation, Queen of Cups. What I'm seeing here is like you're going to have all the balls and plates and spinning in the air. Two of Pentacles, there might be some back and forth. You might have to kind of be on a little bit of pins and needles energy as you sort through everything that's happening in the moment. But maintaining your compassion, your sensitivity, coming from high vibration love, because if this is the goal, then this is the crossroads moment. And everything that's going to unfold may change in a moment's notice. You kind of have to be ready for that and stay in your heart, which I almost feel was a little closed off in the past. So I do see a shift here. Coming up in the near future, we have the Three of Pentacles. So maybe I've been telling people that I feel like this near future is maybe from the 20th of June on. That seems to be when energies will shift. The retrograde will kind of close out at that point. Of Mercury, I'm speaking. Wow. You know that almost never happens. Okay. Wow. So I feel like be careful what you wish for here, Taurus. Someone's coming back. Someone's coming back. And all your hopes and dreams and everything you held out hope for, it will have been worth the anxiety. I have a feeling there may be a lot that has to be resolved. That Seven of Cups to me, sometimes it represents options, and I do see the Two of Pentacles here. So there could be, for some of you, it may be coming through as more as like a lot of options on an emotional level that you find overwhelming. But it almost feels to me like there's stuff from the past. Residual emotional, for lack of a better word, baggage between you that has to be dealt with as part of this Three of Pentacles, working together to sort through your Seven Cups of crazy there. I mean, that's literally how it looks to me. And this person coming back, and underneath is that Ten of Cups. So that's the total wish fulfillment and emotional contentment here in that Ten of Cups for you. I'm really liking it for you, Taurus. I think it's a beautiful reading. If you are interested, the extended is separate. There is a link below. I've put them separately. There are 3 links. It's a special rate on the extended. And what I'm going to do is totally different. So I will only look at your divine counterpart, how they feel about you, how they see you, and a message to you from Spirit, and that will be sort of advice on what what I pull, and everything will be clarified. So we're going to look at your divine counterpart. Could be a feminine, could be a masculine, any sign, it doesn't matter. We're just going to do what I did here, except for your divine counterpart. So the link's below. I hope to see you there, Taurus. Now I'm going to pick up my cards and move on to Virgo. I was telling the fire signs that I'm not great at editing videos, so you're getting to see how the sausage is made here. Some people would dice and splice it, me not so much. So I'm just going to put it away and pull out a different deck. How's that? So Virgo, let's see what comes through for you. This is Virgo. I'm moving on to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Mercury. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Let's pull you an oracle card that I left teetering on my way too piled up card. Okay, Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what comes through for us. You know I'm one of you. I try to leave myself out of the readings, but every now and then Taurus was very interesting. And now we're on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury for Virgo. What's coming through? What energy center needs your attention for June 2021, Virgo? Oh, beautiful. A grand symphony. Oh, I love this. Card 27 is the heart chakra, the love center. I can dig it. Card 27. Beautiful. A grand symphony. So let me get my bracelet, my glasses. Here we go, Virgo. It says, as human beings, we have a tendency to see ourselves as separate from others. This perception is the root of the cosmic joke played on us all. Although our five senses and intellect can help us manage our experiences in the material world, and intuition helps us navigate the invisible, we still struggle with the issue of identity and how we fit into the whole. You're facing a paradox today. You need to focus on being your unique self, for only you can bring your own special harmony in the symphony of the world. But equally, you need to learn to be selfless and put we before me, seeing yourself as part of the consciousness that unifies us all. You're being invited to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part on the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all life. It's true that who you are and what you do counts in far-reaching ways. Consider this, though. When you listen to music, it's the whole, not any single note on its own, that makes the song come alive. So today, ask yourself, can you be a part of something bigger? Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? Can you fully embrace the concept of unity in diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise, and whatever you are dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest hopes. It's time to do your part to sing in harmony with others, stay in tune, and learn the new harmonies and notes. Such sweetness will arise. So I feel, Virgo, what's coming through here for June is just, especially with so many more people being able to get out and about and mingle in the world proper, it'll be about, sometimes there's too much of us at the end of our nose. And with the way so many of us have been on lockdown, we get really myopic. It's not anybody's fault. It happens. And I kind of feel like that's what this message is about, is get back out there. Remember, you're part of the whole. Virgo, I'm owning it, tend to like to hibernate. That's why we're the hermit. We tend to become reclusive. Note to self, we are part of the Grand Symphony. Lovely message. Perfect for Virgo. Okay, let's see what's coming through for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury, June 2021. Again, it's for the collective. In case you skipped ahead, it's for the collective. So it may not resonate with everybody, but you have a lot of options. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury signs to watch. Okay. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video. Please don't hesitate to come into the comments and let me know if you'd like to see me continue doing monthly forecast readings. Boom. Here we go. Okay. Oh, beautiful. That's our challenge, though. Interesting. Got it? Wow, Virgo. Holy Hannah. Well, of course, Leo's there. Oh, my goodness. Interesting. So we have 2 6s. We've got some really good energy here. What I see, Virgo, is... I feel June is going to be a very exciting month for you, Virgo. I'm seeing this as an opportunity for to reignite a flame. the flame of passion with your divine counterpart. The reason why I'm saying reignite is because I see the Six of Wands underneath, which is reconciliation. I see the divine feminine as the challenge here, right? What's crossing this divine gift of passion here is divine feminine energy. So I will be looking at that. In the past, maybe some healing or just kind of keeping your hope, faith, and trust alive that the universe has your back and will grant your wish kind of energy in the past. What's your wish for? Happiness. That's your ultimate goal here, Virgo, especially for the month of June. Perfect. So we do have Taurus and Libra in the Empress. We've got Aquarius in the Star, Leo in the Sun. And in the future, I see the Six of Pentacles as maybe some kind of coming together here. If this does come through, if the wish is granted, right? And we kind of reignite the torch, that the connection will be more balanced, more reciprocal. You may be find more generous energy, have more resources to share with each other to bring about some form of balance, which I think has been missing. So June looks pretty good for Virgo. I like that I'm seeing the star on the bottom, kind of confirming some energy coming through. Let's see. I want to look at the Ace of Wands for you, Virgo. Got very passionate energy here. All the fire energy. I like that for you, Virgo. Yeah. June, we could use that, especially with Mercury retrograde, which really impacts the mutable signs, which Virgo is one. Oh, somebody's coming back. Yes, love and passion here. Holy Hannah, Virgo, my goodness. Yes, endings and new beginnings. So, a cycle completes because this love comes in. This love and passion comes in. I feel it's something that you've possibly been healing over for quite a while. Yes, there's more. We got some Aquarian energy here because this is Aquarius and Capricorn as well. Underneath the leap of faith, I feel when this person returns, which some love is coming in for you. Love and passion. It's a fresh start, like in a big way. And I kind of feel like you're ready to go all in. And underneath, if you get that opportunity, I see that you will want to jump. Rate limiting step, divine feminine energy. Coming through in the Empress, unconditional love could be the challenge. So let me take a look at that. The healing, right? We're not sure that the feminine is totally healed here. That may be part of the challenge. Little closed off. Oh, possibly a feminine Virgo, because this is definitely that, yeah, nothing to see here. Nope, no port of entry into my heart. Remember, the beautiful symphony is part of the love center from this Oracle of the Seven Energies. It is the heart chakra. So that may be something. If the feminine is not fully healed, I feel it could get in the way. Wow, what's underneath? Justice. So I almost feel, what I want to say here, Virgo, is I feel this divine feminine, could be you, could be your counterpart, really needs some vindication. I feel that would go a long way. So some information or message that comes in that allows them to open their heart, because to some degree they feel vindicated. It's like, yes, I know it wasn't all me. And that's kind of what's coming through. I know I didn't hallucinate all this, because I'm seeing the star in the past and I'm seeing the Four of Swords here. The 2 4s, interesting, with that justice underneath, Libra energy, which is about, things are what they are. And on some level, the justice doesn't have a blindfold. She's not blind in this case. Her sword of truth and her scales of balance here are all about cutting to the chase. right? There's your truth, their truth, then there's the truth. But I feel on some level, because it's underneath, that truth and that balance and that sense of vindication is what's needed for this feminine to open up to this big offer of love and passion. There, I said it, to open up to the big offer of love and passion. Maybe a brand new beginning for some of you with someone brand new, and therefore you know that you run the risk of being too closed off from past wounds. But I'm seeing somebody returning. 6 of Wands gives me a little idea. Yes, the love of your life could be a new love for some of you, but the 6 of Wands to me is a victory card. But it's also about making peace, right? Like, he's gone off to war and he's coming back, the hero, to tell the king, no blood was shed, no men were lost, our kingdoms made peace. You know, I'm the shit. And that's kind of how it looks here, right? Making peace with the one you love when they return. This is underneath, so it's kind of what you're pushing down here. It's in your psyche. It's maybe something you're hoping and wishing for. 2 of Pentacles, but things are up in the air. You don't know. Are they coming? Are they not coming? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just do you. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, you do you. So I like that the Queen of Pentacles is here underneath, because it suggests that it's underneath what's underneath, which means you're taking care of yourself. You're focusing on your life, your pentacles, your home, your work, your family, whatever it is. You know, clean up, clean out, feeling that sense of stability and being ready in a moment's notice. This came out for Taurus as well, that energy of things might be up in the air, but you got to be ready to leap when it presents, if this person returns. And I feel underneath as if that's what you're hoping for. The Star in the past. Oh, wow. Yeah. There was definitely some conflict. I feel you really worked at this connection, trying to come up with creative solutions to a problem between you. Really kind of focused maybe on your own healing, trying to stay in high vibration love and compassion. Maybe even at 5D it was necessary. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, kind of like the half-sister to the High Priestess. So staying open emotionally in the past as you worked on either your own healing or continuing to sort of hold space despite the conflict. The 5 of Wands underneath tells me that it's been on the back of your mind. It may not have been the primary part of your recent past, but it's from beyond that. So it's never far from your mind. That, you know, as you're healing and trying to focus on what went wrong, that conflict energy is just there, almost like nails on a chalkboard. And it's difficult to stay in that energy of love and compassion and sensitivity for the other when something has definitely gone down here. This is my favorite part of the reading right here. Look at this. I love that. Oh, happy day, right? Could it be true? Oh, happy day. So lovely, Virgo, that, you know, part of your goal here, part of what you're trying to bring into fruition is this happy outcome, this sense of freedom, liberation, even protection, feeling safe and protected in your vulnerability, which is not easy for Virgo. It's not easy for anyone, but Virgo does not like to appear vulnerable. Huh. 7 of Wands, a Tower, and the Magician. Some interesting energies. Let me give it a think. Well, I don't think the Tower is going to happen. I think it already has, because this is what you're trying to bring about. And remember when I said the Justice card underneath here is about vindication? I do feel here that the 7 of Wands isn't really resistance. I think it's kind of stepping forward to assert yourself, to speak up about what did happen. Remember, I'm over here, I'm feeling that conflict. The conflict may have created a tower moment, and here you're just trying to manifest your happiness and stand up for yourself for what happened in that tower exchange. Now, the tower could have been a long time ago, could have been last week for all I know, but I feel as if on some level, part of your happiness will come from a sense of vindication for standing up for yourself and manifesting the kind of, you know, cojones to do so. It feels to me like it's residual energy left over. And because we've got that conflict card underneath from the past and still focusing on your healing in the past and trying to stay in high vibration love, then we've got this opportunity at your happiness isn't going to really hit until you can kind of totally clear it all out. The tower did a number on you is what I'm thinking. Yeah. This would be part of what you're looking forward to, is that opportunity to manifest. You're not manifesting a tower. That's already happened. You're manifesting that, you know, speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, feeling vindicated is what will bring about the completion of the healing. Because unless and until you get to say, yeah, so let me tell you about it from my perspective. I don't see you fully healed. Wow. Six of Pentacles going forward, again, probably toward the last third of the month of June. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. Wow, and the Empress, Divine Feminine. I just see this as, I kind of feel like you're walking away here from player energy. I just see the Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups and the feminine underneath being very clear. No, what I want here is balance, reciprocity, right? I'm feeling like after everything that's gone down, it's in your mind's eye the least you deserve. I don't think the feminine will tolerate any kind of, I'm just going to call it, it's not really player with ill intent, but somebody who's out to get their own needs met. I think you want a king, not a page, is what I'm saying. So a page is not going to be good enough. I like that for you, Virgo. I feel you may be tested if you're here, especially as the feminine, because that's what's underneath. That's telling me that underneath you, the unconditional love doesn't just go away. The divine feminine just doesn't cut and run. The divine feminine says, no. I'm speaking up for myself about what's gone on in the past, and I'm speaking up for myself here about what I deserve. And so I'm not going to suffer fools here. I'm not going to suffer a Page of Wands. Been there, done that, have the t-shirt. So that's what I feel coming in through. I almost feel like I'm seeing a Virgo who's finding their inner voice and strength and power to be able to assert oneself after probably having suffered some indignities, is the nice way I'm going to say it. So I do see something cleaning up here on aisle 5 at the end of June. I do see someone returning. Be ready for it, but maybe focus on your healing, and try to avoid being too closed off. Remember the grand symphony here. Your part is needed to kind of make the whole. So that's my message for you, Virgo. The link to the extended is below in case you missed me saying it to Taurus. What I'm going to do is entirely different. It is focusing on your divine counterpart. Whether they're masculine or feminine doesn't matter. Sign doesn't matter. It's all about your person, their energy toward you, how they feel about you, how they view you or see you, and then a message for you from Spirit. A little bit of advice for how to handle it. Okay? So the link's below. That's you, Virgo, in a nutshell. Moving on to Capricorn. And Virgo, I love that you came through here with the Magician. That is Mercury, as you well know. So yeah, part of June may be bumpy with regard to communication, but nothing to really worry about. it'll settle itself out by the last third of the month. Okay, I'm saying that for everybody, but in case you missed it, Virgo. All right, Capricorn is up next. New deck, new energy coming through for our Cappies. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Okay. Woo! Don't forget, these are time stamped in the comments. So I'm going to pin it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Let's see what's coming through. What energy center might require some of your attention and focus for the month of June 2021. In case you missed it, this is a collective reading, Capricorn, so it may not resonate with everybody. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. This is date and time specific. I'm looking at June. If you want me to continue offering the monthly forecasts at the end of one month and beginning of the next, let me know in the comments. I'll see about keeping it coming. Okay, Capricorn. What say you? Oh, somebody else got this. Willing release. One of the fire signs got it, I think. What? No, you know what? It was in my other little video that I made 2 days ago when I was having a meltdown. In case you missed that. It's called Updates in Oracle, and this card came out and I cried. That's the short version. Okay, so this is card 49. It's the last card of the deck. It is the crown chakra. They call it the thought energy center, and here's what it says. Look at how beautiful that is. The little dandelions with the butterfly. It says here, Capricorn, some days you have to let go of your struggle to find an answer and focus on other things for a while. This doesn't mean giving up altogether or losing anything. Remember that in our co-creative partnership with the divine, give and take is necessary. You do your part by setting your intentions and taking any necessary actions, but you must then surrender the form, the timing, and the how to your higher power. There is a divine plan for each of us. When acting on this faith, you may find that your intense desire for something translates into a feeling of attachment and entitlement. Right now, can you immerse yourself in this experience and allow the divine plan to unfold as it will on your behalf without interference? Can you be open to receiving what is yours, even if it is not packaged in the form you thought you wanted? Perhaps if you look deeper, you will see that you've received the perfect vibrational match to your most authentic wants and needs. You have put in the work, defined your desires and felt them deeply, and engaged your higher power. Now, you must let go and see what transpires. This isn't always easy. Impatience erodes the foundations of your trust in the divine. Hello, Capricorn. Surrendering truly will serve your highest good. Knowing this truth in your heart, can that really be so difficult? Yeah, this card is a killer because it's basically saying you've got to set the intention, see it in your mind's eye, but release attachment to how it shows up, the form of it, the timing of it. That is not easy to do. But once you engage in and trust your co-creative relationship with the divine, it gets a little bit easier, even a little magical, which is why I love the little dandelions. It's kind of, that make-a-wish, and then, you don't kind of, when I was a kid and I used to do the little dandelions and make-a-wish and blow, it was always almost like for a miracle. It wasn't for a special thing. It was just the act of saying I was making a wish and then watching all the little seeds blow away. Does that make sense? That's, if we can capture that essence from our childhood little wishes when they really weren't for anything more than baby bubble gum, and just get excited by the potential miracle of something appearing. Yes. Willing release. Let it go. Okay, so let's come through here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. This is just for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Focusing on you for June 2021. Well, there's your co-creative energy right there. Wow. Oh, sorry. That's what's in the way, a little bit of overwhelm. Now we have the King of Pentacles underneath. Divine Feminine in the recent past. Ace of Swords, boom. Some big truth coming in or that you're looking for. Eight of Pentacles in the future. So your energy is really here, Capricorn. I see that this King of Pentacles could be you, doesn't have to be you, but what I see for June is the potential to sort of reground, reorient your connection, coming together, you, your divine counterpart in spirit, that beautiful trinity of co-creative energy to take the connection and work on it and build upon what you already have. The problem is that there may be mixed messages or some confusion that gets in the way. Underneath here, what's sort of in your psyche, King of Pentacles. This would be either you or your divine counterpart. This is a masculine archetype of life partner. King of Pentacles, solid, grounded, dependable. They show up for you here in 3D. That's what's coming through underneath. In the recent past, we have divine feminine energy, all that unconditional love. We'll see what that's talking about. What's above is kind of what you're focused on. And that ace of like contributing to your outcome. You're looking for truth or you're receiving some information that proves very useful, brings you a whole lot of clarity, insight, and maybe even an epiphany. That would be great. In the future, I think that whatever you learn from this Capricorn, you're going to have to put your head down and focus on it, which is totally within your character and nature anyway. Because once you gain a little knowledge, you're going to want to refine it. And that's what I see in the future. So it could be working on creative solutions to a problem in your connection, could be working on processing, you know, the overwhelm. The Seven of Cups has come out a couple times, so I feel like June may be a confusing month on an emotional level. We're in the wormhole of eclipse season. We had the one, we're going to have a solar eclipse. I believe it's on the 10th, I want to say, with the new moon in Gemini. So it's a grab bag of crazy is what I'm calling that Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles, please. Oh. Three of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. Capricorn. Queen of Swords, yes. So I'm seeing you getting very logical about the whole situation, which will serve you well, because what you're looking for is working through together over whatever broke your heart here, whatever came between you. Three of Swords, like cleaning it up and having your new beginning, taking the connection to the next level. See, but you got to process the emotions, and that's what I'm feeling is your challenge. So I like that the Queen of Swords comes out underneath, you know, because it's under the deck. It's going to be part of your psyche, not really your conscious awareness, but on some level you're going to know that you've got questions, unanswered questions, and that's what I see up top here is you get it. You'll finally get the answers. What's challenging, what's crossing you here is the Seven of Cups. So let me clarify the Seven of Cups as your challenge for getting into this energy of taking the connection to the next level and getting beyond that heart heaviness, the Three of Swords, whatever it represents to you. This could be, for some of you, Ten of Pentacles. I know there's a desire for commitment here. And I'm seeing somebody got their heart broken. Could have been between both of you. I'm not feeling it one side or the other. It's not attached to a person right now is what I'm saying. But it's in your sphere, Capricorn. So you're the one who has to deal with it. Could be some confusion over this. If it's a marriage, There may be a lot of emotional issues. It could be mixed messages coming in about taking the connection to the next level here in 3D, creating something solid, stable, and abundant for the two of you. I feel like that may be part of it. You may get mixed messages, or there may just be a lot of overwhelm to sort through. Nine of Wands. Wow. Ooh, I feel like you're going to feel as if you're, maybe you're already feeling you're at the end of your rope. And that's the challenge, is can you tough it out any longer than you already have? Page of Wands underneath suggests you might have a little bit of energy in the tank. That's a good sign, actually. But it's also potentially, because it's underneath, there may have been somebody who was out for getting their own needs met. That could be part of it. And I'm seeing that Nine of Wands is like, yeah, I don't want any more of that. I want something more stable and grounded, not something a little less invested. So you're looking for the connection and someone who's invested, and you're not interested in entertaining anybody with that page level energy. That also came through in another reading. Wasn't it Taurus, I want to say? All right, so let's look at the King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. We've got another page. I'm seeing a theme here. High Priestess. And there it is. There it is. So, High Priestess and the Emperor. You know, maybe taking initial steps with this divine counterpart of yours, King of Pentacles. Could be you taking, learning something new in this situation, taking the first step forward. Pages are messengers, so it could be something very 3D and tangible, but small, a small offer, either that you're waiting for, but this is underneath, so it's not part of your conscious sphere. But I'm feeling like it could also be a little breadcrumbing coming from a King of Pentacles for some of you, not all of you. Not a lot of communication. I get it. Mercury retrograde, right? We're going to, just say that for the next couple weeks. Underneath is that Emperor. So again, below your conscious awareness, far below, is this I'm wanting my Emperor. Or if you're here as a masculine, then you're wanting to step into the role of divine masculine, and taking those first steps, but it's kind of all bubbling up under the surface, so I don't think you're able to communicate that. So either way, depending on whether you're here as a feminine or a masculine. We've got the divine feminine in the recent past. So there's a lot of love here. This is a partnership. Yes, took that leap of faith. And there's the conflict card again. Different deck, guys. Different deck. And I'm still seeing in that energy here, that conflict underneath. So I'm almost getting the feeling as if this divine feminine really did take a calculated risk in this connection, and sort of, even though there was conflict all around, it sort of was put out of mind. Underneath, kind of as a reminder, but not something that the feminine was focused on consciously. So taking that leap of faith, even though there had been some form of conflict. Now I'm seeing the conflict over here. Seven of Cups around the Ten of Pentacles. These two things, don't belong together. So I'm getting that impression that there's mixed messages. There's confusion about the level of commitment and investment in the connection, and taking it forward in a way that's more serious. Invested. I'm using the word invested because of the Pentacles. It's it's one of your key words, Capricorn. So Ace of Swords, your conscious awareness, your goal, your aspiration, what the thing you think will help you come up with the most positive outcome is this Ace of Swords. Yes, the truth about King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. All right, some sabotage involved here. Two of Pentacles underneath. Doesn't that keep coming out for everybody as well? So yeah, June's going to be a month where everything's up in the air. A little bit of a juggling act. So I'm almost feeling like you're waiting for this truth bomb. Yeah, some flash of insight, knowledge, a truth coming in about the Five of Swords with this King of Pentacles. That's why the fives are important here for you, Capricorn. So there was some sabotage, maybe an unfair fight, either as between the King of Pentacles and the Divine Feminine, the Empress. I'm feeling the King of Pentacles is the Emperor. That's what's coming through for me. The Queen of Swords is the Empress. So I feel like you want to get at the truth. Was this a setup? Was I played? Five of Swords. Did I say seven? I meant the five. Five of Swords is an unfair fight. It's like zero-sum game. So somebody went out of their way to rig the game against you. And that's something you're either hoping to get clarity around, or as that knowledge, truth bomb comes in, right? It's got you on your toes. It's like, oh, I got to be ready for this truth in any moment. So it's almost feeling anticipatory. Big word. You can handle it, Capricorn. So in the future, Eight of Pentacles. Now you have the information. You get to focus on what came through. With the past life soulmate, Six of Cups. So this is definitely a connection that's been in existence for a while, or beyond time and space through lifetimes. Yeah, focus on the happiness, the nostalgia, the warmth that comes from this bond, the emotional balance and the stability that you can focus on. Feel the end of June is going to be very bright. Tower underneath. Well, I kind of feel like maybe this is a remnant, almost as if it sets you free. So I'm not seeing a tower. I'm seeing in the unconscious awareness that there's a rumbling. I want to work on this so we don't lose it all, so things don't come down. I do wonder if you will be focusing on whether or not this is a good fit. Sometimes the tower is just that, right? Because it's a round crown trying to stick itself on a square tower. It just blows off. So I almost feel like for some of you, that tower is nothing more than that working on the connection. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, moving toward your happiness. Is this going to make me happy? Is it a good fit? Now that I've got the truth of the situation, I've got options. I've got to figure it out. So I think for the end of June, you may be working on that and trying to figure out if this connection's a good fit. Okay? All right, my beloved Capricorns, if this spoke to you and you want to follow me to the extended, a separate link is below. Each reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, has its own link, and it's different reading. I'm just focusing on your divine counterpart, how they feel about you, how they see you, and also a card for you from Spirit with some advice. So they're a little shorter readings. They're a little less, it's a special rate. It's not the $11 of most of the other extended, because they're a little shorter. So I hope you'll join me there and look forward to seeing you there or in a future reading. See you at the next reading, Cap. Won't be long now. Thanks, guys.